So students, welcome to week 5. Today we are shifting from training the body through exercise to fueling the body through nutrition. So nutrition is a critical part of your personal fitness. What you eat affects your energy, your strength, your recovery, and even your mood. So today's lessons aligns with chapter 4 in your textbook. So here's is what we'll be covering today. So we're going to go over what exactly is nutrition. Um, So the six essentials of nutrients, macronutrients and micro, water and hydration, by plate guidelines, and nutrient density. We also talk a little bit about nutrition and fitness performance, and then there will be like an exit ticket discussion as well. Let's start with a simple definition. So nutrition is how your body uses food for energy, growth, repair, and overall functioning. So good nutrition is the foundation of personal fitness. So chapter 4 highlights that proper nutrition improves your body composition, your endurance, your strength, sleep, recovery. So what you eat before and after workouts really truly matters. So here are the six essential nutrients for the body. So you have the carbohydrates, you have your protein, you have fat, you have your vitamins, you have minerals, and you have water. So the carbs, or what we call carbohydrates, is the body's preferred energy source, especially during exercise. And then for proteins, they help build and repair tissues, crucial for muscle recovery. And then also the fats, is like basically they provide concentrated energy, so they support your cell structure and your hormone regulation. And then for vitamins, it helps to regulate your metabolism and support your overall immune health. And then the minerals, they also help with hydration, nerve function, and then your oxygen transport in the body. And then, of course, water, absolutely essential for temperature regulation, nutrient transport, and then also hydration. So all six of these essential nutrients work together to support your overall health in your body as well. So your carbohydrates is basically your main energy source for your daily living and workouts. And especially for physical activity. So there are two types of carbohydrates. So you have your simple and you have your complex carbs. So the simple carbohydrates are the quick energy found in foods like fruit, milk, and sugar. And then your complex carbs are the longer lasting energy. Found in like whole grains or vegetables in your oats. Your body stores carbohydrates as what we call glycogen, which kind of powers your workouts. So athletes, especially like you guys, active teens, and soon to be like potential young adults as well, should focus on complex carbs for steady energy and long lasting energy. Proteins is essential for building and repairing muscles, skin, hair, and nails also. So sources include meat, poultry, dairy, eggs, beans, and tofu. So chapter 4 does note that most teenagers actually get enough protein already. The focus isn't eating huge amounts. It's about balancing the protein with the carbs and healthy fats as well. So this is basically describing like a well-balanced meal. You don't want to have too much or too little, just enough to kind of create a balance. Yes, so fats are really more often misunderstood, but they are very essential to the body. So what they do is they help the body absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. So there are two or three, excuse me, types of fats. So there's the unsaturated fats. So these are what we call like the healthy kind of fats that are found in nuts, seeds, fish, and avocados. And then you have the saturated fats that should be really limited, and they can be found in like in butter, and then in fatty meats like animal fats and things like that. And then for trans fats, y'all should be avoided, because this trans fats are mostly found in like processed and fried foods. So you typically want to stay away from the trans fats, and kind of leaning more into like healthier options as well. Again, balance is key, and not cutting fat out completely, but you do have to have a balance there. Okay, and so the micronutrients include vitamins and minerals, which support thousands like of body functions. So some small examples are, so for calcium, so this helps to build and maintain strong bones. You have the iron, which transport oxygen to the blood. You have the vitamin C, which is supports your immune function and tissue repair. So even the small deficiencies in these nutrients can affect performance as well. So it's always important to kind of include the vitamins and minerals into your body as well, to kind of like boost your overall health and performance. So, water and hydration are also very important as well. So, water kind of makes up about roughly 60% of your body weight. It's essential for preventing overheating, cramping, headaches, and fatigue. Chapter 4 recommends 8 and plus cups or more during exercise, and then 8 plus cups of water like per day. Even more if you exercise. Signs of dehydration does include dry mouth, dizziness, darker urine, and hydration is just as important as what you eat. So you want to make sure that you're always staying hydrated with water. Even if you're always not working out, it's always good to make sure you're drinking enough water each day. So, my plate guidelines helps you build a balanced plate, a well-balanced meal. So they recommend that half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables, and to choose whole grains over refined grains. Include like lean protein and low-fat dairy. Limit the sugary drinks as well. Following these guidelines can help you create consistency in daily eating habits as well. So nutrient-dense foods gives you a lot of nutrients for fewer calories. So examples can include like berries, salmon, brown rice, leafy greens, and nuts. So foods to limit includes like soda, candy, or fried snacks or foods. These often are high in calories but low in nutrients, and so also what we call empty calories. So you want to kind of make sure once again you're choosing like healthier options to eat, instead of like the snacks and sugary foods and drinks and fried foods. Your nutrition choices directly affect how you feel and how well you perform. So, good nutrition improves your strength, your endurance, recovery, focus, especially in your energy levels as well. So, when you work out, before you work out, so we call pre-workout fuel, should be carbs and a small amount of protein, and then the post-workout meal should include protein and carbs to repair muscle and then restore that glycogen in the body. So here are a few discussion questions. So basically, I want us to reflect as a class. So the first question is, why is hydration just as important as food? How does energy balance impact athletic performance? And which nutrient do teams often not get enough of, and why? Think about your own habits and also what you've learned so far in this lecture. For homework, you'll complete a 24-hour food log. You must record everything you eaten and drunk in the 24 hours. Identify nutrient-dense foods versus low nutrient foods. And then I want you guys to write a one paragraph reflection explaining how well your diet supports your personal fitness goals and where can you improve in your diet and in your goals. This assignment helps you connect chapter 4 to your real life eating patterns and then see if you notice some areas where you can make a slight change into something more healthier or better options. Okay, so for our exit ticket for today, I want us all to write one thing you learned and one question you still have. Um, and also that this could be anything with the lecture that you went through today. And you know, if it's something that's still pending that I wasn't too clear on before. Um, and so this helps me understand what you found helpful and what we should explore more deeply to help you guys. And as always, I do have the references listed here. Feel free to use this as well as a resource for you guys. And always, I'm also here for support and always happy to answer any questions that you may have. Once again, thank you, students, so much.